everyone. The NBA season starts today. We have made it. It is a holiday for everybody.
Oh, man, the offseason felt like forever. It's great to be back. Nothing like some games that count.
So with Williams on the bench, this is the group Mike Brown has right now. They've got Finley, Tyler Hero out there with Paul. Then it's Stoudemire. And it's Okongwu in at the 4.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
Here's Finley. Pass to Okongwu. In GA, the Hawks going young, trying to build a sustainable model for success.
Yeah, most of the starters not yet scratching their prime, so there's going to be some growing pains, but they're showing plenty of promise.
And the first one drops. And GA, you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from and a Hall of Fame coach.
And so he hits both.
Yeah, and Stoudemire really one of the deadliest big men in the game. His combination of power and speed and finishing, wow, unique.
Here's Archibald. Inside. And Kessler throws it down.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Now here's Stoudemire. Just 5 on the clock. Paul can't get it to go.
Soft defense in that mid-range area, but they got away with it this time.
Pass to Rice. Screen by Allen. The 10-footer. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
Rice making that defense think twice about leaving him open.
And here is Stoudemire. He's covered by Kessler.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Allen's shot is off.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. And was maybe a step out of his range.
Now here's Paul. And the jam by Stoudemire.
And Stoudemire just moves so well in that pick and roll. Just cuts the D to shreds with that set.
Over in the corner, Allen. Here's Rice. A basket good off the assist from Allen. Rice has got his second bucket of the game to go.
They've missed just 1 of 5 shots so far. I like the look of this offense.
Stoudemire setting the pick for Hero. Down low. And again, it's Amari Stoudemire. Stoudemire's got 8 points.
Yeah, I like how confident Stoudemire is in the paint. I mean, really good at getting the position he wants inside.
And the foul on Amari Stoudemire. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Rice. He's guarded by Finley. They set the pick. Makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
We know Rice is a shooter, but he's got some athleticism too, showing you some force as well.
Paul surveying the floor. Stoudemire kicks to Hero. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Okongwu with a screen on Allen. Hero, no good. Hawks have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Archibald passes to Adebayo. Knicks with the rebound. And this matchup with the Hawks, it's their first meeting of the season.
And they usually came out on top when these two teams faced off last year. No surprise, they're the better team.
Yeah, and very tough to beat when they're playing up to their capabilities. That's why they're one of the top teams in the league.
Atlanta with the ball, following the shot by Chris Paul. to Adebayo. Double team on Adebayo. Here's Archibald. Finley with the rebound. New York's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Fader on the way. Rebounded by the Hawks. Kessler's got his 4th rebound in this one. Rice passes to Adebayo. Can't cash in from close range.
Hey, even guys at his skill level will miss those from time to time. But it doesn't happen often.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
Here's Archibald. Still scoreless. Just 4 to shoot.
There's the tenacity of Chris Paul. Always on the surface with him, getting right up on him and not giving him an inch of space to get the shot off.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Is checked in for Walker Kessler. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Stewart's checked in. Allen kicks to Rice. To the middle, tipped away. And stolen by Okongwu. Here's Stewart, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Oh, nice ball movement. Hero's an underrated passer, makes great decisions.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
Free throw good, Stewart. The Hawks trail by 3. Here's Archibald. Hasn't made one yet. Count it, good.
And I like how tenacious Ilgauskas is. Once he catches the ball, he feels like no one is stopping.
Hero kicks to Okongwu. No good on the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to Rice. Back to Allen. Here's Archibald. 6 to shoot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Chris Paul picks up that one.
Now, Archibald is a clever guy. He has a real sense for how to pick up the foul on the way up.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
Yeah, and nobody represents the little guy in the NBA better than Nate Tiny Archibald. But forget about the nickname and understand that Tiny plays a big role on any team he's a part of.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Pass to Allen. And here's Stewart. Now, here's Bryce. And again, it's the Knicks missing. To the inside. Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
Able to shrug off that contact, and that just lets you know how strong Griffin is.
Here's Abdur-Rahim. He's covered by Watson. Here's Williams. Rebound by the Hawks.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Price finds Allen. Here's Abdur-Rahim. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Abdur-Rahim off the catch and shoot. Great confidence in that shot.
Here's Archibald. He's guarded by Williams. Watson for three. It's hauled in by Stewart. And so Price will bring it up for the New York Knicks. They trail by one. Pass to Allen. And Allen with the slam.
How about the hops for a guy that long? Allen enjoying throwing it down like that. Bam!
To the paint. Stolen by Allen. Williams passes to Price. Williams kicks to Stewart. Back to Williams. To the inside. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Here's Griffin. And the layup is good. Griffin's got his second basket of the game.
And that speed and athleticism of Griffin, a lethal combination when he's on the break.
And it's Allen slamming it down. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Batum, the screen. Archibald passes to Griffin. Archibald with the bucket. And the Hawks lead by one.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Allen finds Williams. No good with the triple. Last outing for Atlanta, it was a loss to New York. Pass to Archibald. And here's Griffin. 6 on the shot clock. Watson for 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And the passing skills of Griffin, impressive. Great job there finding his teammate.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Williams. Nothing on the board. Screen by Allen. Fires the 3. Stewart misses. And so the first quarter is in the books. Hawks lead by 4. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Welcome back. We hope you're enjoying your Memorial Day. 2K Sports, happy to have you with us. And for the Hawks, guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
So with Williams on the bench, this is the group Mike Brown has right now. Chris Paul is out there with Hero. Then there's Finley. Then it's Okongwu, and it's Stoudemire in at center, locking down the middle. Now here's Stoudemire. Basket good. Stoudemire's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for New York.
Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
Pass to Kessler. Now Henderson. That three off the mark. Allen against Hero. Here's Finley. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Atlanta's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Henderson for three. The kick out to Adebayo. From outside the arc. Rice, no good. New York trailing. Finley the pass to Paul. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Stoudemire, and the jam by Stoudemire.
Stoudemire is such an explosive scorer at his position.
Hawks have gone 0-4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. Henderson outside. Allen for three. A three-pointer is right on target. Allen's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Inside, here's Stoudemire, and it's sent back by Kessler. Henderson dishes to Rice. That one drops for him. And now a 5-point Hawks lead. And Clark, I've got to say, you might have been one of the first true combo forwards. And that's not a rarity anymore.
No, it's common. It's actually 13 to a dozen now when you talk about the versatility of forwards in this league. At sizes going north of 6'8", ability to make threes and go rack to rack. You're not boxed into any one position nowadays. It's all about being a skilled, versatile basketball player regardless of your size. And I love it for the game and for the spectators.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Now here's Paul. Still without a basket. Fires for three. Kessler with the rebound.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Here's Allen. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Here's Rice. Off target from three-point range. For New York, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. And Chris Paul the bucket on the assist from Hero. Hero's got 3 assists now in this one. Henderson outside. Shots good by Rice. Rice has got the lead up to 6 now for the Hawks.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
To the right side. There's Hero with the 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Rice. He's guarded by Finley. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Atlanta making a switch here. Ibby's checked in. And a switch here also for New York. Manu Ginobili's checked in for Tyler Hero. Ibby with it. Kessler, a screen on Paul. Just 5 to shoot. And Kessler throws it down.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Ginobili the pass to Finley. New York moving it around. Okongwu against Adebayo. And it's sent back by Kessler.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Hansen. Allen's checked in for New York.
Substitution on the court.
With the break in the action, here is the 2K leaderboard to show us the league's best shooting teams last season. Number 5, the Knicks.
They had great productivity from their shooters last year. The guys they were counting on to knock down a high percentage of their shots, they did that. And they hope to see those same kinds of numbers this year.
Now here's Paul to the wing on the left. Okongwu kicks to Paul. Looking to end the run. It's rebounded by Zydrunas Ilgauskas.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Excellent D there from Allen. Knicks trail by 12. Out to the wing. Down low. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Boy, good touch inside. I mean, Allen does have a nice-looking shot, but he's really at home near the hoop.
They set the screen. Bibby takes it off the glass. Bibby's got the lead up to 12 now for the Hawks.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Paul's shot is off.
Well, it's clear he's frustrated. Just needs to slow things down a touch and let the offense come to him.
Adebayo kicks to Bibby. Allen against Ginobili. The Knicks pull it in. Pass to Okongwu. Now Finley. It's rebounded by Zydrunas Ilgauskas.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
It's Ginobili on the wing. Paul passes to Okongwu. Here's Finley from past the arc. Hits the three-point bomb. Finley's got 5 now.
And Finley, a dead-eye three-point threat. Once he has his feet up under him, he's ready to fire.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. The Hawks leading by 9. 1:39 left here in the second. To the middle. Here's Griffin. And such a nice move to make the basket work. 6 points for Blake Griffin.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Watson, the pass to Archibald. The tray. It's rebounded by New York. Here's Abdur-Rahim. Price kicks to Stewart. Price with a screen for Stewart. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Hawks shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. Outside for Batum. Here's Archibald. And Abdur-Rahim pulls it down. Knicks trail by 11. Pass to Allen. Kicks it out to Ginobili. Takes the three. It's hauled in by Watson. The Hawks shooting at an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. Here's Archibald. Now Ilgauskas, defended by Allen. And Ginobili with a clear path to the rack.
Now that's defensive presence. Harassing the shooter and grabbing the miss.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Hawks on top, up by 11. And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
I'm here with Coach Quinn Snyder. And, Coach, you're getting stops in the first half. What do you attribute to that?
Well, we're playing hard, scrambling, picking up our effort, trying to be precise and disciplined and tough, not resting on our laurels at any point.
Hopefully you can remain active on the defensive end in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Allie, for that. And, folks, we'll be back with you after this short halftime break. So don't go away.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
I think for Atlanta, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone starts out undefeated. It is a hopeful time of year for everybody. And moving on now to that first half, tough sledding so far for the Knicks.
They've done some good things. I mean, they've also let those other guys get comfortable at the offensive end.
Yeah, Lazy D, they'll need to play with much higher energy in the second half.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Amari Stoudemire having a dominant impact in this game.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
The Hawks leading by 11. So with Griffin sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. They've got Walker Kessler. Adebayo is out there with Allen, and it's Archibald in at the 1 spot. Here's Rice. Good on the shot. Rice has got the lead up to 13 now for the Hawks.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
An extremely efficient and productive game for him, but again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
So it's the Hawks now. The Knicks making the shot.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Paul, no one around him. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
You know, as he's gotten older, the outside jumper has become a bigger part of Paul's game, as it needs to.
Hero against Allen. Shot clock at 6. Launches a three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Allen's got 8 points.
That's the response from Allen. A three at the other end.
Stolen by Kessler. Paul with the steal. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Paul's got 5 points in the quarter.
I really like the start here. Great aggressiveness, red hot to start this half.
Pass to Allen, inside. Here's Kessler. A basket good off the assist from Allen. Allen's got his third assist on the night. Outside, Hero. Off target from outside.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Here's Adebayo. Covered by Okongwu. Now here's Allen for three. And the three ball is good. And now that's 11 points for Allen.
Just a nanosecond from touching the ball, Ray Allen ready to fire.
And it's Stoudemire with the jam.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Now here's Allen. 11 points in the game. And Kessler throws it down.
Coming off the screen, you have to play Allen for his shot. That creates a passing lane for his teammates.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Let's give it up for you. Make some noise.
Now at the break on the floor, you can see the teams that led the NBA in steals last year. The Hawks second.
You could tell by watching them how much they enjoyed playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
Three minutes gone now in the third quarter. Out to the right wing. Okongwu, the pass to Hero. Off target with his three. The Hawks leading by 14. Here's Archibald. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Fifth in field goal percentage. And they showed up in terms of free throw shooting. Top 5 in our league. That was one of the strongest assets for this group last year.
And Greg, you talked about their points off turnovers. Not many teams were better at making the most of their opponent's mistakes. Hero against Allen. Outside, Hero. Stoudemire. And Stoudemire slams it in.
It's Stoudemire, a dunking machine out there. Remarkable at getting the position he needs to bring that one home.
And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Fades away. Rebound, Atlanta. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Allen passes to Kessler. Pass to Rice. 5 on the clock. Hits it from three-point range. Rice has got 16.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And after playing most of his career at the center spot, Greg, do you like Bam Adebayo playing power forward?
Oh, it's great. At 6'9", I felt like he was always undersized at the pivot, making up for it with his strength and toughness, but he has the mobility and the skill to play the 4 without question.
Pass to Archibald. And here is Allen. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here is Paul. He has 7. Stoudemire drawing the double team. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Let's start getting loud and give a big welcome to your Hawks Hype Squad.
Henderson's checked in for Allen. Kings checked in for New York. Williams comes in for Paul. Outside Williams from deep. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks a lot, guys. Tyler Hero wants to be the complete package. He said, quote, "I'm not thinking score, score, score. It's more about finding different ways to impact the game, knowing I don't have to force the issue. When I'm taking efficient shots and making the right passes, that makes us a dangerous team." Back to you.
Yeah, he's finding that balance. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. Here's Rice after Tyler Hero's bucket. To the inside. Here's Archibald. He's guarded by Williams. Clock is at 3. Henderson for 3. The Knicks pull it in. Pass to Hero. Back to Williams. He's looking for Stoudemire and finds him. There's the 3. King's shot is off.
The defense may have given him that one. Based on the results, you see why.
Here's Archibald. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
That is good offense. Unselfish play.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Hawks?
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And they've also played exceptionally well in the paint tonight, taking advantage of their opportunity to work inside.
And for the NBA, anytime there's a will begin to criticize the state of the game. Do you find any credence there?
I think in many cases it's a bit of an overreach, an attempt to try to define something simply that's more complex, to have a simple answer for a complex situation. I do think the league is very much on the right track in continuing to listen to criticisms and then evaluate them on their merit.
Ilgauskas is checked in for Atlanta. Williams passes to Stewart. Here's Abdul-Rahim, defended by Griffin. Stewart with the screen on Griffin. Back to Stewart. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Zydrunas Ilgauskas. And so Henderson will bring it up for Atlanta. Watson surveying the D. Over to the left wing. Here's Ilgauskas. It's good, and Watson picking up the assist. Ilgauskas has got 6 points.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. But these guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Now, here's Price. Stewart, a screen for Price. The 3. That one's in there. The Hawks lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Stewart.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give him.
On the wing, Batum. He's defended by Price. Now, here's Batum. Still yet to score. Ilgauskas, good.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
King's shot is off.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant. Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Here's Abdul-Rahim. Pass to King. Here's the 3. Rebound, Atlanta.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Abdul-Rahim passes to King. Now, here's Stewart. Henderson defending. And Stewart gets it to go. Stewart's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Williams against Henderson. To the paint. Stewart with the steal. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's King. It's hauled in by Watson. Over in the corner, Batum for the 3. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Batum's got 5 points now this quarter. And so it's Atlanta with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So with Williams on the bench, this is the group Mike Brown has right now. Okongwu is out there with Finley. Then it's Tyler Hero. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Stoudemire in at the 5 spot.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Now here's Stoudemire. And Stoudemire getting double teamed. A wide open look here for Okongwu. The 3-pointer, no good. The Hawks leading by 18. Rice kicks to Adebayo. Pass to Allen. 3-pointer. And the Hawks with another 3.
And now he's starting to get it going. 4 3-pointers in the game for him, and 3 have come in this half.
Now Finley. Paul outside. Mark, one suggestion I've heard for All-Star Weekend, a one-on-one competition.
Yeah, it's worth a shot. Anything that would perhaps enhance the competitiveness of All-Star Weekend, I think, would be helpful.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Stoudemire. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. The Hawks leading by 20. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Allen. The three. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen. Knicks trail by 20. Paul outside. Pass to Stoudemire. Stoudemire drawing the double team. Three-pointer. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
But sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing on that possession. They were all over him on the perimeter.
Shot's good by Rice.
And you respect the shot of Rice so much that opens up driving lanes for him.
And Stoudemire slams it in.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Here's Archibald, defended by Paul. Archibald with the bucket.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Ball outside, down low, kicks it out to Hero. And Ray Allen gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And you know, everyone's aware, Clark, of the team rivalries in the NBA. But there are, I think, still plenty of personal ones, too.
Yeah, I would agree with you there, Kevin. I mean, you've got highly competitive, accomplished guys making up the rosters on NBA teams. And if a player wins the individual matchup in one game, you can be sure that opponent in the next game is going to look to make things a little different.
Chris Paul, 4. Teams first. Then Rice. One shot.
And when you think of Rice, his consistency comes to mind, as well as that dead-eye shooting form.
Paul with the ball. Outside, Hero. New York, no good that time either.
His lack of offense is certainly not helping. Tough to overcome that.
Adebayo, and again it's Atlanta.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Here's Hero, following the basket by Bam Adebayo. They get it back, and it's Stoudemire with the jam.
Relentless on the boards. Amari is the first guy you've got to box out.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Well, going into a promising draft like this past summer, Greg, are losing teams trying to secure that lottery ticket to the stars?
Well, you look at the last, 4.5 decades worth of champions, only 5 of those teams were led by a player taken outside the top 7 in the draft. So you can see why teams are trying to draft so high.
Keep on dancing. So cool.
For the Knicks, Allen's checked in for Stoudemire. Tobias Harris comes in for Okongwu. And Ginobili subbed in for Hero. We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Greg, now teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess credit and blame, right? So maybe the little things in winning plays that went unnoticed, they won't be overlooked much anymore.
Here's Adebayo, following the score by New York. Here's Floyd, uses the glass to finish the layup.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Allen. Pass to Finley. Lets it go with the 3. Rebound by the Hawks. Adebayo's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Now Bibby to the inside. And Adebayo gets it to go on the assist by Bibby. And it's 8 points for Bam Adebayo.
Assist goes to Mike Bibby.
Paul outside. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Chris Paul.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
Bibby misses. The Knicks have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Here's Harris, and he banks in the layup. Harris has got his first basket.
Boy, that's a nice touch from Harris right there, showing you exactly how under control he is close to the basket.
Allen for the 3. It's good. The assist this time from Bibby. Bibby's got 3 assists in the game. Paul passes to Allen. Harris with it. Now defended by Adebayo. Harris against Adebayo. Clock at 6. And the basket by Harris.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Allen for 3. The Knicks pull it in. Allen's got 4 rebounds in this game. Ginobili dishes to Paul. There are some who will say, GA, there are too many threes being taken in today's NBA. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, if we're cutting back on something, how about free throws? The three-point shootout is arguably the best part of All-Star Saturday, but nobody wants to watch a free throw contest.
Allen for the three. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Ginobili looking around. Allen finds Ginobili. Stolen by Bibby. Pass to Floyd. Here's Allen. Here's Floyd. Now, here is Bibby. Shot clock at 5. Adebayo with the screen on Paul. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
He's hard to stop once he gets to the rim. That's great defense right there.
And Allen impacts the game on all levels. This kid has what it takes.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. There's 1:59 left to play in the final quarter. Present our player of the game, Glenn Rice.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. With floor spacing so in demand league-wide, Clark, there are non-shooting big men on the chopping block, wouldn't you say?
I agree. I mean, for centers, you've got to have the awareness as far as cutting and moving off the ball and then using what they call circle action in the paint to create an angle for the pass and stay out of the way. Those are things that are part of the game now for the big guys.
Pass to Watson. Here's Floyd. To end the drought. Goes back up. And Griffin with the layup.
If you don't put a body on Griffin, he's going to make you pay big time.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Atlanta.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. An all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in men. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And with this win, they bring the season series to an end, guys, with a split 2 games apiece.
I'm sure it meant a lot to them not letting a conference opponent get the better of them. That's important to them for sure.
Now here's Ginobili. Following the miss by Griffin. Ginobili the pass to Price. Williams kicks to Ginobili. Pass to Abdul-Rahim. Takes a three. Rebound by the Hawks.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Griffin. Over Allen. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Batum against Ginobili. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Glenn Rice.
A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game ahead. Looking to make a big splash here tonight. Here with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. This is... Opening night for both of these squads. What are these games like to play in, Richard?
It's so much fun. You put in so much work in the offseason to improve, to get better, and now it's your opportunity to show it.
Here are the starters for Houston. And it's Pierce in at the 3. Here's West. Shoots over White. West misses.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Pass to Willis. Here's Lillard. Clock at 6. 4-3. And it's Willis missing. Here's West. Here's Brand. Here's West. Here's the three. The rebound by Ware. Now Los Angeles with it. They traveled to Houston last time they faced the Rockets. Came away with a win.
The last time out, they barely captured a win against this team. And it came down to some key turnovers. Just taking it right to the rim. And no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And that one's good. Hang.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's West. Pass to Oakley. Here's Pierce. The Clippers grab the miss. Here's Dang. Oakley with a rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Grant, the Clippers were finally healthy in the playoffs last season, but it still wasn't quite enough.
Yeah, but they gave us a dramatic 7-game series against the Nuggets, who then went on to push OKC to 7 games. So even if it wasn't the outcome the Clips wanted, still a heck of a season. And they get that first bucket, 1 for 4 to start this game.
Now here's Lillard. Inside. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Rockets. Taking a look back at last season, the team leaders in rebounding. The Rockets, number 1.
Last year, this was a team that owned the paint. They were so committed to rebounding. And that's a stat you love to lead the league in.
And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Pass to Brand. Here's Pierce. Shot from the top of the key. The rebound by Ware.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Here's Dang. Lillard right side. It's hauled in by Houston.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
From the high post, Pierce gets the bucket. Pierce has got his second basket of the game.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Lillard. Just 5 to shoot. Back to White. Fires the 3. That one no good. The Rockets trail. Here's Pierce.
Foul Clippers. Kevin Willis. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Guerin, defended by Lillard. There's a screen to the middle. Here's Oakley, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And the Rockets have had success adding veteran leadership to their young roster, RJ.
And that's a great lesson in roster building. It's always beneficial to have adults in the room, experienced guys who can set positive examples for younger players.
round of applause.
So it's Los Angeles now. Outside White. Where the screen to stop the drought. White can't hit. Houston in the lead. Out to the right wing. Houston working the ball around.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
At the line for the Rockets, Charles Oakley. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And he makes both free throws.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Here's Dang. Pass to Willis. Shot clock at 5. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. And it's Houston's ball. They've gone on an 8-0 run. Here's Oakley, down low. Here's Pierce, and he converts the layup. Pierce has got 6.
Looks like it could be a big night for him. Very strong start here in the first quarter.
Pass to Dang. To the paint. Here's Willis. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Lillard. Now White. There's a screen. To the inside. Willis. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Willis has got his second bucket on the night. Pass to West. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Khalil Ware. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Jerry West, shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Clippers trail by 3. White, the pass to Foyle. Shoots over Reed. Off target with a jump hook. The Rockets have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Here's Wilkes. Count it. Good.
Jamal.
And the Rockets lead by 5.
That's a guy you want taking shots. A quality offensive player.
Here's Vandeweghe. Pass to Bargnani. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Foyle. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Houston.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
He's off on the first. And Houston making a change here. Hardaway's checked in. And he sinks the second. The Rockets lead by 4. Pass to Wilkes. Outside Reed. Fires for 3. Bargnani pulls it in. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Hardaway against White. Here's Bargnani. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Pressey passes to Reed. Hardaway from outside. They grab their own miss.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's Pressey. Stevenson defending. An open look for Reed. Gets an open look and hits it. And the Rockets lead by 4.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Derek White is an impact player, but is he a star in this league? White said, I'm not into labels. I just know whatever the team needs, I'm ready to do it. And what does this team want from him? He said, be aggressive, don't defer. And hearing that from great players, it just gives you confidence. Back to you.
An impact player. Thank you, Allie. That's good from White. White hits them both. 1:44 left in the first quarter. White against Hardaway. Reed for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
White looking it over. Pass to Bargnani. Puts it up. That misses. Got a chance to tie it. Houston has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Pressey passes to Hardaway. Reed a screen on White. Nice move. Hardaway, no good. The Clippers trail. Pass to Vandeweghe. And he hits it to tie the game.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
The Rockets shooting about 40% in the early stages of this game. They set a pick.
Switch.
Here's Hardaway. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
Houston shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
For the Rockets, Tim Hardaway. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Both teams will make substitutions. Hardaway hits them both. Here's Stevenson. Still without a bucket. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the first. Stolen by Reed. And here we go. The Rockets in transition. Pressey passes to Hardaway. 12 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Reed passes to Pressey. Clock at 4. Here's Wilkes. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's Houston leading by just 2. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And we're back, folks. Thanks for joining us on this Memorial Day NBA Hoops extravaganza. All right, what do you think about the Rockets?
Well, we've watched them force their way to the line, and it seems to be working so far.
Especially on the road, you want to come in aggressive. Let everyone in this arena know that you are here to play.
So the Houston 5 right now. They've got Bobby Portis, and it's Brand in at the 4-man position. Here's Pierce. Rebound by the Clippers. Here's Dang. Pass to Lillard. And Grant, when talking about certain players, we hear expressions like, he does the little things, or he does the dirty work. What does all that mean exactly?
You know, it's about what doesn't show up in the box score. Setting good screens, winning those 50-50 balls, hustling back on defense. Often, it's just as important as putting up those points.
So it's Los Angeles now, after Houston's three-pointer on the other end.
Nice, clean bounce pass. Sometimes the fundamentals are all you're going to need.
Houston working the ball around.
Come get it, come get it.
Here's Brand. Ware covers. Goes up from the block. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Khalil Ware.
First team.
Houston shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
2 shots.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And I love the balance for Lillard between scoring and passing. That time finding his teammate for the great look.
Pass to Brand. Driving inside. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Now here's Lillard. Lets the three fly. Here's Willis. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. The Clippers making a switch here. Reeves is checked in.
At the line for one, Kevin Willis.
And that one misses. For Houston, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Here's Lillard. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Just a highly effective free throw shooter. You cannot afford to give Lillard too many looks from the charity stripe.
Los Angeles shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Yeah, I think something that doesn't get appreciated enough is Lillard's patience. But he's not one to rush things or look for easy outs. He knows it takes hard work to succeed.
Gafford, he's checked in for Houston. That one drops. He ties it up. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Pass to Oakley. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call. Okay, let's fire up the 2K leaderboard. Last year, you really had to protect the ball against these teams. The Clippers third.
And this is a team that takes great pride in being aggressive on the defensive end. They take good risk and know when to go after opportunities for steals.
Lillard passes to Willis. Back to Lillard. Here's the second effort, and it's good on the layup. Willis has got 4 points in the quarter.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Pass to Guerin. And he lobs it up. It's intercepted. For three, here's Lillard. Oakley with a rebound. Oakley's got 4 rebounds now.
And despite a struggle scoring the ball, they've done enough to build this lead. Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Lillard passes to Reeves. Back to Lillard. There's a screen. The 3 is up. Oakley with a rebound. Oakley's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. He's checked in for the Clippers.
Now into the lineup for Los Angeles, number 9, Derek White.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside Reeves. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Houston. Oakley's got his 6th rebound on the night. Richard, when you talk about Austin Reeves, this guy continues to defy expectations.
I still can't believe he was an undrafted free agent. Not only does he score, he shoots an impressive percentage while doing it. It's just an incredible story.
And the Clippers with the ball. After the basket by Houston. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. The shot by Reeves, no good. The Rockets lead by 4. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
Now here's Lillard. Dame goes in. Gafford grabs the miss.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
That one drops for him. Pierce has got 5 points now this quarter.
After an okay first quarter of shooting, they've really turned it up offensively. I like where they're headed right now.
Pass to Dang. Can they get it? It's rebounded by Pierce. For Houston, they've gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go in the second quarter. Here's West. 6 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Willis has got 4 rebounds in the game. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt. Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Now here's Gafford. No points so far. Pierce, the pass to Guerin. Sinks that one from the post. And the Rockets lead by 6.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Clippers trail by 6. Now Reeves. Still no points. Reeves with a screen on Hardaway. White for 3. The Rockets pull it in.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Here's Wilkes. Pass to Oakley. Hardaway against Stevenson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Reed can't hit. Los Angeles shooting just around 33% since the second quarter got underway. Here's Vandeweghe, defended by Hardaway. Outside Reeves. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Houston. Oakley's got rebound number 8 now. Outside Reed. Pass to Pressey. Here's Wilkes. Reed to screen on Stevenson. Here's Wilkes. Got it from about 16 feet. And now it's an 8-point Houston lead.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
You know, Reeves is such a crafty and clever player. He's so good at finding ways to score inside.
Pass to Oakley. Now here's Hardaway. Reed to screen on White. Hardaway from outside. And no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Stevenson, the pass to Reeves. Hits the trifecta. Now just a 3-point Rocket lead.
It's the confidence of Austin Reeves. He just knows what his shot is.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
They've done a lot of good things today. The one area they need to improve is their ball security.
Portis, he's checked in for Houston. And there's 1:38 left to play in the first half. White can't hit.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Hardaway on the wing. To the left side wing. Here's Portis. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. Portis has got his first basket. And so it's White with it. He brings it up for the Clippers. 1:05 left in the first half of this one. Pass to Stevenson. Here's Vandeweghe. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Here's Boyle. And he lays it up and in.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Here's Pressey. Yet to see a basket. Hardaway, no good. 35 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Pass to Bargnani. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. They set the pick. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Hardaway. To the right side. And here's Portis. Stevenson defending. Here's Pressey. Lets it go from deep. It's not going to go for him. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's Houston. They're up by 3. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Coach Ime Udoka. And, Coach, what are some of the positives that you can take away from that first half?
Our physicality has been good to start. Obviously, a point of emphasis is keeping them under control in transition. We like how we're guarding defensively. Obviously, it is big against this team.
Great start. Thanks, Coach.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And, folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Glad you could join us. The story tonight for the Houston Rockets through 2 quarters, a tightly contested matchup.
I like what they're doing. Playing with physicality, they've worked hard to gain the edge in areas like rebounding.
Yeah, that's the difference in the game.
Changing gears now, this should be interesting. Let's hear what the fans want to say. We've got one here from NBA Champions 1995. Would you rather play in today's league or your own era? Kenny, you want to start us out?
Ooh, that's a tough, because I do get curious about how my game would translate in today's games. Guys taking so many threes. I was a good three-point shooter. But I still take my era. I can't argue with success.
Yeah, my era, I owned it. No better time for me to be in the game.
Owned it? Okay.
Yeah, well, that's good, because if you guys were playing now, who'd be sitting here at the desk with me?
It'll be Shaq Jr. and Kenny Jr.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Clippers trail by 3. Damian Lillard out there with Derek White. Then there's Khalil Ware, and it's Dang in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Here's Willis, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Lillard looking around for the tie. Oh, Lillard, unlimited range.
And that kind of range is why he got the nickname Logo Lillard.
Here's West. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on White.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Shooting.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes a first. So he gets them both. The Clippers trail. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Lillard up top. 7 points in the game. 5 to shoot. Out to the wing. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. White for 3. Hopefully with a rebound.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Here's Dang. Pass to Willis. Over to the left wing. Here's the pick. Now here's Lillard. He's guarded closely. Here's Dang. And that misses. That would have put him up. Houston shooting the ball at 48% so far. Here's Guerin, defended by Lillard. Guerin gets the bucket. Guerin's gotten his second bucket of the game.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work, but that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. have a break. Here were some of the top free throw shooters in the game last season. Third is Damian Lillard.
Very steady at the line. He's a guy who isn't rattled easily, and that shows in his free throw shooting numbers.
Here's White. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Lillard outside. The three is up. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Here's West. He has 6. Oakley, the pass to Pierce. Goes back up. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Ware's got his 5th rebound in this one. Lillard right side. Outside White. Pass to Dang. To stop the drought. It's hauled in by Brand. Brand's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's West. Fires the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. West has got 9.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Here's Willis. 10 points for him. Lillard outside. Pass to Willis.
Hey, yo, look at the clock.
Here's Dang. Got it off in time to beat the shot clock, but it's no good. Pierce, the pass to Guerin. Here's West. Houston working the ball around. A good-looking shot from the wing. And it's a 9-point Rocket lead.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Dang. Tries to keep it alive. The Clippers rebound. Second chance effort. And he sinks the layup. Willis has gotten 4 this quarter.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Here's West. 11 points in the game. They set the screen. 4 on the clock. Guerin, the pass to Brand. And rejected. Clippers trail by 7. Inside. Oh, there's the alley. Hammers the lob through.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. Pierce can't get to it. Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 5 from 3-point range here in the third quarter. Pass to Ware. Here's Dang. And here's White. Let's go with a 3. It's hauled in by Houston. Oakley's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. They set the pick. Pass to West. To the middle. Here's Brand. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Here's Dang. 7 points in the game. Now here's Lillard. Now Ware. And they're running. Here's Guerin. And he makes it on the layup. Guerin's got 4 points in the quarter. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Rockets?
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
And Houston making a change here. Houston leading by 7. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
All right, everyone, here they are, your Clippers breakers.
right, now a chance to examine the rebounding numbers over the past few months for Naz Reid.
And I'm sure he's not pleased with these stats. His rebounding has taken a bit of a tumble over the last couple of months. He's really got to get his energy back up on the glass and start fighting for boards again.
Hey, who got him?
Here's Wilkes. Outside Hardaway. Lets it fly. Houston with another miss. Clippers trail by 7. Here's Lillard. Going inside. Lillard for 2.
It doesn't matter where he is on the floor. Lillard is a walking bucket.
Down low. Here's Hardaway. Not going to go that time. Some solid defense from Lillard. The Clippers have gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Pass to Griffith. Back to Lillard. 5 on the clock. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Brand. Brand's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Gafford. 10 feet away, and they pick up 2.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Here's Arizon. No made baskets yet. Pass to Griffith. Here's Arizon. Launches it. Gafford grabs the miss.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Outside Hardaway. Releases from 15. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Clippers trail by 7. Here's Harrison. Drives to the hoop. And it's Wilkes with a rebound.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
Left side Hardaway. Pass to Wilkes. Yep, that one goes. Wilkes has got 6.
Need to do more than that to keep him from getting the ball in the post.
Agreed. He's just too dominant inside. So you're better off stopping him from getting the ball in the first place.
Here's Harrison. Bargnani, pass to Foyle. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Driving to the basket. Oh, my goodness. How about that? And that one is hammered home.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Hardaway with it. Outside Risacher. Puts up a 3. Fires in the triple. Risacher's got his first 3 points of the game. And so it's the Houston Rockets, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. More 2K action in just a moment. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. We've got Naz Reid. And it's Guerin in at the 2.
After sinking 1 triple in the first quarter, he nails another one in the second quarter. He's got it going on.
Here's Vandeweghe. Shot clock at 5. White for 3. It's hauled in by Houston.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Pierce. He's guarded by White. Pass to Pierce. There's the triple. No good. Clippers trail by 15. Outside White. Here's Vandeweghe. Outside White.
Watch the screen.
Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Guerin.
You cannot play worse offensively, although he's trying, and he hasn't made one shot yet. I feel for him.
Here's Pressey. Blocked. Now Los Angeles moving it up. And White finishes off the break. Well done.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Reed to screen on Stevenson. Here's Guerin. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. So both teams making some changes here.
First team foul. At the line for the Rockets, Richie Garrett. At the foul line for 1.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. And so it's White with it. He brings it up for the LA Clippers. It's a 16-point game. And there's the screen. From downtown. Here's Willis. Nice D from Reed.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Shot clock at 6. Oakley, the pass to Pierce. The Rockets with another miss. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Inside, here's Willis.
Nice finish.
Man, big time right there. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Here's West, following the score by Los Angeles. Pass to Reed. Here's Guerin. Reed sets a screen. Launches a 3. And another miss by Houston.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
That one's good for 2. Willis has got 10 points in just the second half.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Pass to Guerin. Here's Pierce. Houston working the ball around. Here's Guerin. Releases. Houston with another miss.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Stevenson's shot is good. Stevenson's got his first 2 points of the night.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Damian Lillard's checked in for Stevenson. Portis, he's checked in for the Rockets. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. He dug into his team for being too complacent on offense, saying, you're just chucking up the first 3 you see out there. Be more patient on offense, move the ball around, make the defense work. Guys, let's see if ball movement improves out there.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
First personal foul.
Now Los Angeles with it. It's been 8 unanswered for them. And here's Lillard. 3-pointer. Can't hit that one.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to Portis. Lillard outside. And here's Ware. It's stolen. And here's the fast break. Here's Guerin, defended by Lillard. Here's Pierce. Portis a screen. It's deflected.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Pass to Ware. Here's Willis, defended by Portis. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Los Angeles.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
Well, another thing they did well was taking advantage of the holes in the defense. Very aggressive in exploiting the lack of concentration.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he hits both. Here's Guerin. Pass to Oakley. Here's West. They still need this. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Willis has got 8 rebounds in the game. To the left wing. It's hauled in by Brand. Brand's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Guerin, defended by Lillard.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Pass to Willis. Oh, ripped away. To the middle. Deflected. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. Off the inbound pass.
And even though you have the lead right now, you still want to stay in attack mode.
And it's Guerin missing. Picked it out of midair. Here's Oakley. Oh, it doesn't go. Now Los Angeles with it. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Banks it home. Big shot.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Here's Guerin. Oh, he leaves no question.
Just magnificent. I mean, he punishes the D for lackluster effort.
They look a little disorganized there, but the result is an emphatic jam.
Yeah, when you're not locked in on defense, they will make you pay with an easy finish there.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Ball stolen. Here's Guerin. And there's a pick. A one-handed jam, rocking the rim.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Yeah, once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Yeah, just a quick dribble right into his move. Lillard with the economy of motion.
Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Now here's Lillard. The D's right on him. Book it! That one goes!
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
The Rockets lead by 8. Here's Oakley. good on the layup. The Clippers running out of time. Lillard right side. Oh, no good on the layup. And Houston is shooting at about 44% so far. And there is the whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul. And the Rockets making a change here. Hardaway's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
Clock at 6. Quick two. All net.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be. To be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
White fires! And the three misses. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And count it!
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson.
Let's bring out the starting five for yours.
There's hope in the smell of hardwood in the air, Tim, which means it's time to tip off a new NBA season.
Yeah, Kevin, the excitement is in the air because it counts starting tonight. We heard all the previews, new faces, new places. We're through the preseason. Now we finally get to see how it's going to play out.
So glad you've joined us. This is going to be a lot of fun.
It is great to be here, Kevin. Can't wait.
Now, Golden State's starting five. Barnes out there with Devin Booker. Then it's Brown. Then it's Williams. And it's Hayward in at the small forward position. Now here's Barnes. Following the miss by Russell Westbrook. Hayward kicks to Booker. Barnes screen on Daniels. To the middle. And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes.
Kings ball.
And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Kings. Lets it go from deep. Good on the three-point shot.
Westbrook is so much more difficult to defend when that three ball is going down.
Pass to Williams. And here's Hayward. Here's Barnes. 5 to shoot. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Well, I see your three, and I raise you one. That's a great reply by Barnes.
Booker against Daniels. The kick out to Westbrook. And stolen by Barnes. And Trey Murphy gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Now Barnes. Booker looking around. Shot clock at 6. The 15-footer, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
And Booker is so good from the mid-range. His jumper looks like it's going in every time.
Tim, one of the most dangerous scorers in the NBA, Devin Booker.
Well, he is smooth, Kevin. He makes it look easy, but developing that kind of offensive skill set is anything but.
The Warriors have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. No good on the 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Westbrook passes to Doherty. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Doherty with the screen on Barnes. To the wing right side. Shoots the 3. And Trey Murphy hits from deep.
And that's a great read. Daniels not trying to do it all by himself. He kicks it out for the 3.
Pass to Hayward. Fires the 3. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Back to Doherty and taken away by Brown. Here's Barnes. He's covered by Westbrook. And here we go with Westbrook running it up the court. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Changing ends. Westbrook just moves at a different speed than everyone else, and he runs hard all the time. Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Here's Daniels. He has yet to score. Puts one up from 19. It's hauled in by Brown.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Barnes outside for 3. Booker. That one's not going to go. Excellent defense from Daniel. And Barnes sends it back.
And Barnes is showing you he is more than a capable defender.
And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Well, for what he lacks in height, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
A bit ago, Doug Christie and I were able to chat. He brought up the difficulties that come along with guarding Devin Booker, and he told me the hard part with Book is that he's a 3-level scorer and a willing passer. He's not just an isolation scorer. They use him in a lot of different actions, so you're constantly chasing him. Back over to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that.
For Booker, he's coming off an excellent season. Last season, he chipped in about 25 per, 7 assists and 4 rebounds. And guys, he can just explode for points anytime he steps on the court.
You want to be a successful team in this league, you need to find someone that you can feed the ball to and count on to score.
Now here's Doherty. Scoreless thus far. Daniels a screen on Brown. Here's Doherty. Yep, it counts.
Really nice move there. Doherty has such a polished skill set. Makes it an easy conversion for him in the painted area.
Barnes with it. He's covered by Westbrook. Booker, right side. Hayward looking around. Over in the corner, Williams. Brown finds Barnes. A three-pointer off the mark. Here's Williams, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, that's just raw power that time by Ayton. Did not allow the defense to slow him down at the rim.
Pass to Booker. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside positions.
Doherty outside. He gets it in there. Doherty's got his second basket.
Just a late reaction there from the defense. He is always going to finish that one. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Now here's Doherty. Pass to Daniel. Love check in for Sacramento. The Warriors also with a sub. Aaron Sharp, he's checked in for Mark Williams. And Sacramento has possession. 6-point game. Shot clock at 5. Love finds Westbrook. It's 3-pointers off the mark. So for the Kings, they come in off the loss to Portland. Pass to Sharp. Sharp sets the pick for Barnes. And he's good on the 3-ball. And now a 9-point Warrior lead.
Well, he's cooking now. That's 3 out of 4 here at the start.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Last time these two teams came together was also in this building, and they were able to win it for the home fans.
Yeah, really ratcheted up the pressure in their last matchup, getting steals and just creating havoc defensively.
Well, turning defense into offense is important, and they did it at the highest level in that one.
Changing it up here. Right now, let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and see the teams that really knew how to clog the passing lanes last season. The Warriors, 4th.
You could tell by watching them how much they enjoyed playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
Trapuka passes to Murphy. It's stolen by Barrett. Here's Fox. And the layup's good off the glass. And now an 11-point Warrior lead. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Warriors.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
And they're also focusing on their break, looking for any chance they can to push the pace and get out in transition.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
Now here's Gay. Six to shoot. Here's Trapuka, guarded by Levine. Count that bucket.
Oh, what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
Here's Barrett, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
We've got 1:18 left to play in the first. Gay with the block.
You got to respect those long arms of Gay. I mean, superb at swatting shots away, put those big hands.
Here's Barrett. And the rejection by Love. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Sacramento on defense, trailing by 13. Here's Trapuka. Barrett covering. Gay against Levine. Gay inside. Clock at 4. Jacks up a 3. Was shot by Trapuka. No good. Warriors leading by 13. Outside Levine. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Love with the screen on Levine. Gay outside. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And so it's the Golden State Warriors in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. And if they keep draining the threes like they've been so far, their lead is safe. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. Welcome back. We hope you're enjoying your Memorial Day. 2K Sports, happy to have you with us. And guys, we've seen the Warriors really take control here.
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
They needed a jolt from that second unit, and that's exactly what they got.
We've got Russell Westbrook. He's out there with Dyson Daniels. Gordy is out there with English. And it's Love in at the power forwards position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks a lot. Well, Devin Booker grew up in Grand Rapids, Michigan, but around age 15, he moved to Moss Point, Mississippi to live and train with his father. Booker said, quote, "I understood the goal and I just embraced the culture and the inner city. They took me in. It was really important time, and it was good for me." Back to you.
Thanks a lot, Allie. And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul. Sacramento making a switch here. Ayton's checked in.
Number 15, DeAndre Ayton.
On the wing, Daniels. Pass to Doherty. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Doherty's got 6.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Now here's Hayward. Williams sets a screen for Hayward. Now here's Barnes. Just 5 on the clock. Beyond the arc. Cranes the three-pointer. Hayward's got his second basket of the night.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And a player, Tim, who stuffs the stat sheet, Scotty Barnes.
Yeah, Kevin, he just has a great all-around game. But the thing I like the most, he's very unselfish. He will pass up a shot if a teammate has a better one.
Westbrook, it's hauled in by Brown.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Pass to Hayward. Now here's Booker. He's covered by Daniels. That's good from Booker on the assist by Hayward. 6 points for Devin Booker. And so it's Daniels who brings up the ball for Sacramento. 19-point game, taken away by Williams. Barnes with it. Westbrook picks him up. Hayward kicks to Brown. Back to Hayward. Booker with the screen for Hayward. Back to Brown. Booker outside. In the corner, it's Hayward. Booker with the screen for Hayward. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Daniels with it, defended by Booker. Outside Daniels. Here's English. Again, the miss by the Kings.
The defense really didn't do enough to alter that shot. It's simply a miss.
Barnes dishes to Brown. Pass to Hayward. Right side, Williams. Back to Hayward. Williams, a screen on English. The shot's good from Gordon Hayward.
Just picture perfect form on that jumper. Hayward's just so fundamentally strong.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Get up out of your seats for your Sacramento Kings reach.
Murphy's checked in for English. The Warriors also with a sub. Turkoglu's checked in.
Once again.
Here's Westbrook. 5 points in the game. They need this, and Westbrook throws it down hard.
Westbrook so explosive with the ball.
Warriors leading by 21. Booker outside. Golden State moving it around. Hayward finds Booker. Right wing. 5 on the clock. Barnes passes to Booker. Over Daniels. No good from Booker.
Well, he's a very good mid-range shooter, but the defense was all over him there, making that a very difficult shot.
So we've seen the NBA, Tim, embrace analytics more and more over time. That's something you caught on to early in your career.
Well, there is no doubt, Kevin, that they're starting to go more to the analytics. The eye test is really important when you look at just what makes good basketball, but the numbers sometimes can tell you things you didn't even realize as a coaching staff.
As a broadcaster, what numbers do you look at normally right off the top? What things are telltales for you?
One thing that I really look at as opposed to individual plus minus, give me that group of 5 plus minus. That way I know which units are really getting it done together.
Oh, I love that. Now here's Hayward after Brad Doherty's miss. A 3-ball. Hayward can't hit.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Now here's Achua. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Trailblazers in Portland.
And he really hurt them at the free throw line.
Ooh, what a burst of energy from Westbrook. He can just fly when he wants to.
And it's Barnes with the ball for the Warriors. Pass to Hayward. Now Turkoglu, covered by Achua. No good from Turkoglu.
Well, they did a great job putting a body on him, and they didn't allow him to convert.
And here's Doherty, defended by Hayward, with the fadeaway. Doherty with the bucket. Doherty's got 8 points.
Looking for a little extra style points right there with the fadeaway.
Hayward dishes to Barnes. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Hayward's got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Achua. Doherty with the screen on Turkoglu. Here's Achua. With this break, let's show you the teams that led the league in assists last year. The Warriors, 4th.
Just a gifted passing team. They play the kind of basketball that fans love to watch. Very unselfish and fluid offensively.
First free throw is good. Different look here for the Warriors. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Warriors leading by 20. Here's Barrett, and Barrett slams it in.
Well, R.J. Barrett right there playing with an edge. I want to see more of that from him.
Pass to Murphy. Gay kicks to Achua. Here's Murray Boyle. No scoring in this one. To the paint. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now, here's Fox. Outside, Barrett. No good from outside. The Kings trail by 20. inside. From the arc. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
Pass to Keita. And here's Barrett. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. You know, Tim, we see a lot of talented wings in this NBA. Where does R.J. Barrett separate himself?
Well, he's very difficult when he puts it on the deck, Kevin. He's got some moves, and he's got an array of finishes, both the layup package or he can pound it on your head.
And that one falls for Barrett. And another of these young, talented players out of Canada, R.J. Barrett, is a high-level NBA athlete.
It's in the blood. His father played for the Canadian national team. Barrett, an attack wing who loves to get downhill.
Loves check in for Achua. Levine's check in for the Warriors.
And what you love about Barrett, not only is he tenacious, he also plays with a lot of confidence, and he is relentless.
And it's the Warriors on the break, pushing it up. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Pass to Murray Boyle. From downtown, Warriors with the rebound.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
For 3, Levine. And they recover it. Barrett wide open, he fires. The wide open look here for Fox. And the 3 off target.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Murray Boyle with the bucket. Here's Fox. 51 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Levine kicks to Fox. Over Murphy. Pass to Keita. Barrett with the ball. He's got 8. 4 on the clock. For 3, Levine. Sharp. Here's Keita. Here's Barrett. He's covered by Gay. Lets the 3 fly. Love grabs the board. Here's Murray Boyle. Defended by Sharp. To the paint. And he goes in for the dunk.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
And a deep 3 from Fox. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. The Warriors on top, leading by 17. Well, we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thank you. Well, Coach Kerr, what did you like about the way your guys have started this game off?
Well, I like the way we defended without fouling so we could get our flow. And guys just came in and made some big ones, and our offense got going.
The defense was disciplined. Thanks, Coach.
Terrific, Allie. Thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Hello, folks. A lot to catch up on around the league. Let's take a look at games that have already gone final. New York came away with the win against the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
They showed no mercy, absolutely destroying the opposition.
All right, Phil, it's time to talk about that first half. How fantastic has Scotty Barnes been?
He took a lot of good shots in the first half, also made some contested shots, playing with great confidence.
You know what? A couple of times, you could just see defenders hang their heads, man.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
There wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Really an incredible game from Gordon Hayward.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
There is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
The Kings trail by 17, setting the floor for the Warriors. They've got Mark Williams. Scotty Barnes is out there with Booker. Then it's Hayward, and it's Brown in at the 4 spot. Pass to Westbrook. 6 on the shot clock. Ayton a screen on Barnes. Oh, Ayton in position. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams.
And let's take a look now at Russell Westbrook's numbers. Good season for him last year. Averaged about 13 points a game, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds. And you love how he facilitates their offense. Just a terrific decision maker.
Well, he just has a great awareness. It is phenomenal how he knows where everyone is at all times.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Pass to Barnes. Brown deciding where to go with it. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
Tim, I can hear it in my head right now. You called Steph Curry must-see TV. Does anyone from this next generation maybe approach that description for you?
Well, Kevin, certainly Victor Wembanyama would be at the top of that list. You're talking about a one-off when you combine that size with that particular skill set. And then Anthony Edwards would be another guy because of the explosiveness and excitement that he brings every single night.
It'll be exciting to see this next generation and see if they do impact it like the ones before them, for sure. Second free throw, no good. Tim, DeAndre Ayton was coveted as the #1 overall pick back in 2018.
Well, he moves so well for a 7-footer, and he's got great touch out to the mid-range. Kevin, his offensive game is special.
Brown finds Hayward. And it's good for 2. Hayward's got 14 points for the game.
And how about Hayward mixing it up inside there? Shows he can score on either side of the three-point line and really makes him more difficult to guard.
Here's Westbrook, and again it's Sacramento converting.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Booker outside. Back to Barnes. Golden State moving the ball around. Buries the long-range jumper. Hayward's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, he's done everything you want offensively. Great shot selection, and he is a big reason why they have the lead.
Doherty outside. The 9-foot shot, and the Kings check on 2 more.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Barnes against Westbrook. Here's Hayward. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 5 assists tonight.
I like the way they've established their offense to start to have 3 straight makes.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. This break in the game gives us a chance to look at the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. Second, the Warriors.
And they turned all those mistakes into points at the other end. That aggressive style really yielding big dividends.
On defense, Golden State. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Williams with the steal. Booker with it. And Daniels picks him up defensively. A shot by Hayward, wide open. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. Booker's got 3 assists in the game. Doherty outside. Daniels finds Westbrook on the mark with the 15-footer. Westbrook's got 13.
They're on fire to start this quarter, and with each basket, their confidence grows.
Pass to Hayward. Fires from deep. They get it again.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Puts up a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. He's got 11.
Oh, he's not the reason they're down right now. He has played smart, efficient basketball.
Williams throws it down.
And Barnes loves getting other guys involved in creating great looks.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Well, the Kings are great offensively, but looking for continued improvement on the other end. Head coach Doug Christie said, defensively, what I'm asking them to do, the level of intensity, is difficult. I want you to play so hard that you raise your hand and say, quote, I need to come out of the game. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
The shots are falling, and he is making it look easy.
Now here's Doherty. 10 points for him. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
Here's Booker. That shot is off. Excellent defense from Daniels. Back to Westbrook. Pass to Doherty. Doherty with the screen on Hayward. For 3, Westbrook. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Brown's got his 6th rebound on the night.
So far, he hasn't done a lot of damage from 3. Only had that 1 in the first half.
Westbrook against Hayward. Brown the pass to Hayward. 4 on the shot clock. Williams sets a screen for Hayward. Connects from 3-point range. Hayward's got 15 points in just the second half.
That's 5 threes for him tonight in his 3rd of the half.
And stolen by Barnes. Brown outside. Pass to Hayward. Williams a screen on Westbrook. Hayward kicks to Barnes. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Unwilling to let